With great growth comes growing pains. I don't want to live in a WNBA where I believe all fans are bad, or most fans are bad, or certain fans of certain teams are bad. I can't live in a WNBA like that. But still, you have to understand that there is some language from maybe a few bad actors that were caught up in microphones or by the ears of players that were out of bounds, which caused the WNBA to make an investigation. Now, this goes back to last year because a lot of the rhetoric that the WNBA players were like, we were so used to being called crazy things. Like I've been called the N-word. I've been called monkey. I've been called all these crazy things growing up in Texas. And my parents taught me to have thick skin and understand that that is a small minority and that the majority will see you for who you are. And you keep, you know what they say, and the beat goes on. Like it makes you stronger and tougher, even though that's something that no one should ever have to deal with. But players were dealing with things that were so much worse. Death threats, calls for people to not recover from serious traumatic life events. Players that have fought through so much, a lot of the rhetoric was problematic last year. So they challenged the commissioner, they challenged the WNBA to do something about it. Finally, a year later, they did. I don't know if people peep this, but this is important to note. Around the WNBA draft, they announced the WNBA a task force and also the implementation of a new technology to monitor social media, monitor threats, and be able to create a safer place for the players to exist with an influx of fans that some of them might be coming in and creating threats in a way that we haven't seen in a long time.